Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen, and ready for some more pain with Hudson's Adventure Island. So yeah, this game is another one of those games that I like to play, but I've never beaten. So let's get into it. So this game came into my life probably around. I know I miss bananas. I'm not 100% sure how I came across this game, but I remember clearly. I think I was around 9, 10, maybe 11-ish, or maybe earlier. I'm not 100% sure. But I was with, I believe, my father? Or, yeah, I think it was with my father. We went to a place called Gabby's, right by where we were. I think it was a one afternoon. And we were getting something, and then I saw this game at one of these. Yeah, it was like a table game. I don't know. Usually they're like, you see them from like some kind of like those really bizarre poker games on there or some kind of thing like that. That's the best thing I can describe. But anyway, this one had something called Wonder Boy on it, and I was like, this is kind of interesting, actually. So I played it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this reminds me of a game I played like once before. You want to get the B at the end of the stage. If not, you will not be able to continue. Just want to point that out. So I was playing this game, and I'm like, well, first of all, the controls were backwards. So on like the NES controller right now, B is to shoot, and A is to jump. So this was reverse controls, where A was shoot and B was jump. So I was like, no, I can't really do this. But the game was very interesting. And I was like, because I did play Adventure Island before that, but I really did not get into it too much because I was like, it's too hard. Way too hard. And I didn't really get the whole motif because, you know, back in the day I didn't really I like playing games, but I didn't really get them too well because I was like, how do, basically. So there was all. Again, the controls in this one are just like wonky. I really do not know what the deal with the controls in this game are. There's no jumping arc. But, you know, you have to kind of move to get, like, this big jump. If not, you're not going to get... You're not going to jump high. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, well, that's... So I'm not really going to go too far. Again, I'm probably not going to get past the first world. But anyway, back to the Wonder Boy game. I was like, oh, this is like that Adventure Island game I played once, and I was like, wow, maybe I should try that again. So I did. I rented it again, and I was like, oh, it's a Barracuda. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I rented it again. I was like, oh, this is not bad. At least the controls are better. So I played this, and I played the hell of it. I got to like World 4 before I was like, this is just ridiculous. And of course, the stages just started to get more and more the same. That's the only thing this game, I think, is guilty of, is all the stages seem the same after a while, and they're like, oh my god, another one? And then if you die, you lose all your like hammers or weapon. And then you got to do like platforming. And I just wasn't into this game too much. But it held my interest for a bit. And also, I do have to say, it introduced me to Adventure Island 2, which I will be playing an actual playthrough. Not one of these, like, oh, let's reminisce of the old days type games. Fire snakes. And for the longest time, I didn't know what the fire snakes actually were. But they actually go with the amount of... They won't shoot fire unless you have a weapon. A lot of this stuff I don't really know. Like, I don't know what the flower does. I don't know what the key does. If you ask me, like, number 2, what everything is, it's like, oh, yeah, I can tell you. This one, no idea. And I really don't like how the ice, and I think I don't want to go with this one. No, I want that one. Well, let's just continue on. I don't know. I know how eggplants get a bum rap. Nope. I'm gonna die. And I missed the pot. So I'm just gonna die. I did not want to get that eggplant, but I wanted to get the fire. But it's overall, maybe I shouldn't have. Look at this. It's just like now I just have to do like platforming skills. Let's get this pot. Let's not get this pot. But anyway. And I'm 100% sure how to do continues also. You have to do like weird... So let's press buttons. Oh, there we go. But yeah, this game really started to get on my nerves. It's one of those games where I'm like, oh, I just not skilled enough to do what it needs me to do. Ellen. So I'm not going to get too far in this. I'll try to get past the first world. And again, if I wasn't talking, I probably would get more area. And again, key. Don't know what the key is for. And suddenly, you know, ice temple. It's like, oh, okay. What is the ice temple for? I don't know. Who knows? All right, I'm gonna come over here because at least I know that there's an egg here, and I can get the fire without the eggplant. But yeah, this game introduced me to Wonder Boy and also to Adventure Island 2, which I really enjoyed. I got the fire now, which doesn't matter because I can't hit for beans. Damn it. This might actually be problematic a little bit. Did I get the... What is this? Oh. Alright, well that works. Alright, that should be it. Well, melon is there. Did I get the pot or not? I did. Okay. Pot bonus. 420. Smoke mum. I love that. It's really... So, every world has 4 stages. For the most part, they will have a cave stage, an outside stage. I really do not like these spiders. What is that? Oh, it's milk. And of course, flowers here. You want to get these raccoons, which are raccoons, from in front of you. because you'll get a special bonus. Frogs are really terrible in this. Because you got the two frogs. You got the green ones, which don't move, and you got the red ones, which do move. When you hit the green ones, they will go into... Yeah. Let's see if we can do the raccoon again. Man, my aim is terrible. There's something there. There's something there. I got a ring. Sweet. Alright, so here's the ending boss. This is in like every world. The bosses are like really slightly terrible. This is all they do. And that's about it. So that's pretty much the game. And that goes on for another, like, I think 5, 6 worlds, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Again, never beat the game. So, not 100% sure. But seem I'm getting somewhere. A lot of them are just like straightaways too, especially outside. And I guess I don't have to like kill everything. But hey, it's good. Just the jumping arc in this is like oh my goodness. Kill the fire too. Go away. Go away, frog. Alright, so I want to point it out. If you jump, you just do a short jump. But if you move, you do a longer jump. Yeah, it makes sense, especially in a lot of these old games where you do a running jump and I hit that guy. So a lot of those rings that I got are weapon upgrades from my axe, if I had just had the axe. I think there's a barracuda coming. Barracuda! Barracuda! I'm just gonna ignore a lot of these octopi. Yeah, this part really... when the clouds were going down, you kind of have to move back and forth to get that high jump from there. It'd be like boing, 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 you know, stand still and jump because your jump is not high enough. So, yeah. Gunflower, don't know what it's for. I also have to watch out for these snakes because some of them actually do like spit fire. And then I get that. I don't want that. It's like just run for the boulder. Sure. Run for it. It's actually giving me some X for the most part. You don't get that lucky. I don't know, I have to say I'm a lot more accurate in the second one. Or this one, I'm just kind of like very flimsy. Of course the music is good. It's kind of has that thing of like repeat. A lot of repeat. If the game was like half the length than it was supposed to be, then I think it would be a good game. But it's not. Is this the fire? Yes, there it is. Also, in later stages, can't find where the pot is, and it's like hidden within the. I have one more life because I got a life. All right, but this definitely introduced me to a lot of the Adventure Island series. Which number 2, great. Super Adventure Island, beautiful. And then Super Adventure Island 2 kind of introduced me to what Wonder Boy turned into, which is the whole Metroid-esque games where you're literally going on an adventure to upgrade equipment and so forth, and the Monster Boy series. So, hey. Another cave? I don't want to go with another cave. Screw these caves. But, yeah. Would I recommend it? Not really. I'd recommend the second one so much better than the first one. Get up there. No. Kind of like to have... Of course, if it was number 2, I'd be like, yeah, I can do skateboard. I can skateboard stages. And also number 2 introduced like islands where you're kind of have like themes, like cave, fern, lake. So it had like a certain amount of stuff in the islands instead of like, oh, I'm just going to random stages basically. Like, what is this? So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. If not, I'm just gonna get into one of those things where I did Ghosts and Goblins where I did like, oh, I need to have not the game beat me type of things. But anyway, so there's Hudson Adventure Island, the first one, which I did enjoy, but I'm like, not for me. If anything, the second one's better. The Super Nintendo one's better. But it's got to have something to start. So yeah, cool. And there it is. So, see you guys next time. Later.